Good evening to you. Some isolated showers and storms have moved over the northwestern counties earlier, but all that's moved out and now we're left with sunny skies. A look in Manhattan, a couple of clouds over the western counties. Also, you can see that in Junction City, but sunny to partly cloudy and very hot across the region for today. 92 degrees in Topeka. The heat index is down to 99 and south winds hold at about 13 miles per hour. That breeze has helped because the dew point's so high in the low 70s. It is certainly a muggy day out there, and at least the breeze helping out. It's almost working like a fan out there. If you want to think of it that way, it's at least taking an edge off of an otherwise pretty hot day. Upper 80s and low 90s. Upper 80s over the southern counties have been pretty persistent all through the day. The northern counties starting to drop back into the upper 80s as well. The heat index, low 90s south, middle to upper 90s north, still 100 at Salina, and a large area was in the lower 100s for a heat index today. One of the first days we've seen much of that across the region. Future track shows that may not be the only day of that as we fall back through the 90s this evening and into the mid 70s by tomorrow morning. Again, this is the heat index. By tomorrow afternoon, upper 90s and some low 100s. So similarly hot tomorrow, about as strong of a breeze. The only main difference from today to tomorrow will likely be a slightly better chance for an isolated storm over the west. South breezes 13 to 23 miles per hour, even 24 miles per hour in Marysville. Again, that's kind of a good thing. It's helping out. It's kind of a strong breeze blowing through, but with the high humidity, at least it's not stagnant and stuffy out there. It's just muggy. And that muggy air will be in place as we look at future track. That dark shade of green kind of on the, not quite the upper limit, but pretty close. High humidity across the area tonight into tomorrow afternoon. And through the daytime on Wednesday, we'll start to see some drier air push in from the west. May help to be a focus for a couple more storms to develop along that front as it pushes in, but at least a little bit of a break from the humidity for some by Wednesday afternoon. Not so for tomorrow. That'll climb again, muggy to oppressive humidity level like we saw today again tomorrow. Dew points in the low to mid 70s. Not much in the way of storms right now. All of that's been off to the north, but another system coming in from the west will trigger a few more storms tomorrow, and our northwestern counties, shaded in yellow there, have a slight risk for severe weather. The one thing about this is the storms are going to be few and far between, but would have the potential for some strength. Future track actually not picking up on much of that. A few clouds in the morning and then sunny skies, hot weather in the afternoon. As that front pushes in, all of the storms are actually way up north, but I can't rule out an isolated storm hitting our western counties tomorrow. Otherwise, a partly cloudy sky. It will be hot, muggy in the morning in the mid 70s, 92 in the afternoon, 88 with a slight chance of an isolated storm, mainly over the northwestern half of the area tomorrow, and then a few more scattered storms with that front pushing in on Wednesday. Now, Thursday, it would be an earlier in the day storm chance, perhaps Thursday morning, and then a few more storms possible this weekend. Another push of the front coming in could drop far enough south that we see a little break from the heat by Sunday and Monday, with high temperatures coming back down into the mid 80s and nighttime lows a little bit more tolerable back down into the 60s once again. So nothing crazy out of control on the heat, but it's certainly hot.
And it's crazy to think that it's not even considered summer yet.
No, it's not summer yet, but in a lot of ways, meteorologically, we would say June, July, and August are really your most summer-like 3-month stretch. The calendar shifts it according to the phases of the where the sun is over the equator and all that. So that's a little different, but really, truly, in a lot of ways, we are in summer.